Hello from Seoul? Let me guess, you bought this spam, but it doesn't really appeal to you as you're in Costco. Yeah, I know you bought it from Costco. Anyway, if that's your story, you came to the right place. After watching this video, there'll be no more spam in the back of your pantry. Alright, are you guys ready? Let's get started. As always, let me start with the easiest one, spam rice bowl. Actually, if there's nicely cooked spam, all you need is just a bowl of rice. But let's make it fancier this time. You will need spam, rice, green onion, and egg. Everything is pretty much like in your pantry or fridge, so there's no reason not to try this, right? First, let's chop some green onion. I'm gonna use this as a garnish, so you can leave it out. But if you're making this for your family or friends, and you wanna show off a little bit, then make sure to use this. As always, greens make your food look fancy. Next, slice 200 grams of spam. You can cut this any way you like, but from my experience, this looks the best at the end. So just follow my lead. This time, let's make the sauce. Put a half tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of mirin, a half tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, and give it a good mix. So simple, right? Now take out a pan and place it over medium heat. Once the pan is nice and hot, add in your spam and fry it until it's golden brown. After that, pour the sauce we made and reduce it down to low heat. Here, make sure to flip occasionally so it can absorb all the sauce. Then it's gonna be more flavorful. Once it's done, put some rice into a serving bowl. And then place 3 slices of spam and sunny side up on top. I'm using just fried egg, but if you wanna make it fancier, you can replace it with soft boiled eggs or poached eggs. Then your family or friends will feel like they're sitting in Michelin-star restaurants. Lastly, add some green onions, sesame seeds, and drizzle 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. Alright, it's done. Let's go to our taste tester.
Claire. 오, 알록달록 너무 예쁘다. Especially green onions and sesame seeds on top. I just love it. 스팸이 스팸 같지 않고 뭔가 스테이크 같아 보여. 소스 때문에 반짝반짝거리고 너무 맛있어 보인다. 이거 냄새 장난 아니야. Let me try it. 마늘 향이 참 좋은데? Spam on top and a little bit of green onions. Ready? 맛있어. 왜 밥 위에다 이렇게 올려놨는지 알겠네. 무조건 밥이랑 같이 먹어야 되네. 스팸을 먹으면 솔직히 좀 짜. 그래서 이 밥이랑 같이 먹어야 되는 것 같아. 이번에는 노른자 터트려서 섞어서 먹어야지. I think it's a little bit big, but I'm gonna try. 계란의 그 크리미함이 스팸의 그 짠맛을 쫙 중화시켜주면서 밥이랑 같이 소스 역할을 하면서 너무너무 잘 어울리는데? 세 개 궁합이 너무 좋다.
This time, let's make Korean pancake, which is called 동그랑땡. Of course with spam. You will need spam, tofu, green onion, carrot, onion, and egg. Again, veggies are mainly for color and a little bit of texture, so even if you don't have any, don't worry about it, still gonna be good. First, let's start with green onion. As always, more green onion, more delicious, so be super generous with this. Next, finely chop some onion and carrot. For information, if they're too chunky, it's more likely to crack, so you may not call it a pancake at the end. So make sure to chop them into small pieces. Next, tofu. I'm gonna use only half of it, so just cut it in half and smash it down with your knife. And then remove all the moisture as much as you can with a cheesecloth. For information, if you don't squeeze it enough, you will get to see something weird, like porridge. This time, spam. Cut 200 grams of spam into nice little chunks and soak them in hot water for about 10 minutes. This is gonna help get rid of the greasiness and saltiness that spam might have. After 10 minutes, take out your spam and smash it down, just like the tofu. Now take out a large mixing bowl and put all the spam, tofu, green onions, and carrots. And then crack an egg along with 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. Lastly, add some black pepper and mix everything together. For information, it's already pretty salty because of spam, so there's no need to add salt in here. When it's well incorporated, take some of the mixtures and shape it into a bowl. And then just like when you make burger patties, press it down and form it into a circle. About an inch thick would be perfect. But if you want big fat Korean pancakes, just follow your heart. It doesn't really matter. Now let's get to cooking. Put some oil in a pan and place it over medium-low heat. Once the pan is nice and hot, place your pancakes and cook until they're golden brown. You want to make it extra special, like nobody would think it's made of spam, then add some sliced chilies on your pancakes. Something magical will happen. When they are cooked through, remove them from the pan and get rid of the excess oil with paper towels. Otherwise, they're gonna be too greasy. Alright, it's ready to go. Transfer it to a serving plate and let's see how it tastes.
Claire,
Oh, 동그랑땡! It's my favorite Korean pancake. It's usually made of beef or pork, but you made it with spam? Maybe it could be more delicious. Let's see! 고추 안 태우고 위에 되게 예쁘게 잘했다. 내 거였었으면 아마 시꺼맸을 것 같아. 뭔가 쿠키 같아. 두툼한 것이 맛있어 보이는데? Ready? 속이 너무 예쁘다. 당근이랑 양파랑 대파랑 있는 것 같은데? 일단 겉이 엄청 좀 바삭하게 잘 구워졌네. 속에는 두부 때문인지 되게 촉촉해. 육즙이 한가득 있는 것 같이 되게 촉촉해. 그리고 중간중간에 알록달록하고 아삭아삭한 그런 야채들이 재밌는 식감을 만들어주는 것 같아. 근데 어쩔 수 없어. 스팸은 그냥 원래 간고기로 했었을 때보다 좀 짠 건 어쩔 수 없는 것 같아. 그래서 무조건 밥이랑 같이 먹어야 되겠다. 아니면 햄버거 패티처럼 그 빵에다가 넣어가지고 속재료로 탁 먹어도 맛있을 것 같아. 위에다 싹 케첩도 뿌려가지고.
Are you a big fan of 부대찌개, Korean army stew made with spam? Then you will definitely love this Korean stew, which is called Jaggery. It is as delicious as army stew, but it's way easier than that. So I'm pretty sure you will love this. For this, you will need spam, potato, onion, green onion, and tofu. So simple, right? But the taste is not gonna be simple. Alright, let's start with potato. Peel off the skin and cut half of the potato into bite-sized pieces. If it's Claire's bite sizes, it's gonna take too long, so you might have to boil this until tomorrow. Seriously, I'm not kidding, so make sure it's not too big. And then cut half of an onion and green onion into small pieces. If you want a little bit of a kick, slice some chili peppers, but don't add it too much. If you're screaming at the restroom the next day because you're too confident, I'm not responsible. Next, cut 150 grams of tofu into cubes and cut the spam, just about the same size as tofu. I know it's impossible, but by any chance, if you don't like spam, you can also use different kinds of protein. Everything will turn out fantastic, so surprise me. Lastly, let's make the sauce. Put 1 tablespoon of Korean chili paste, 1 tablespoon of Korean chili pepper flakes, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, a half tablespoon of oyster sauce, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, 1 tablespoon of mirin, and give it a good mix. Now take out a wok or pot and add in your spam. Since we're gonna get a lot of the fat from the spam, we don't need to add oil here. Once it's nicely browned, put the onions, potatoes, and stir this around for about 2 minutes. And then add 2.5 cups of water and pour the sauce we made. After that, bring it to a boil over medium-high heat until the potatoes are cooked through. Now, all you need to do is just add the rest of the ingredients. But if you want to get that restaurant taste, then add a half tablespoon of dashida, Korean beef stock powder. In Korea, they promote this as the taste of home. So with this, you will experience the taste of Korea. But don't get me wrong, I'm not sponsored. You don't have this? Then bring that bad boy over here. Still gonna be good. Lastly, add some green onions, tofu, chili peppers, a few shakes of black pepper, and let that cook for about 7 to 10 minutes. After that, transfer it to a serving bowl. How does it look? It looks stunning, right? Alright, let's go to our taste tester.
Claire,
Woo! I've never tried this jaggery, but the moment I hear jaggery, I could picture a stew with a little bit of a liquid because jaggery refers to the sizzling sound. Can't wait to dig in! Lots of toppings, and then the main star of the show today. Ready? 맛있는데? 되게 맛있다. 진짜 고기로 안 해서 좀 아쉬울 거라고 생각했는데 되게 맛있네. 스팸이랑 엄청 잘 어울리는데? 그리고 역시 이런 데는 감자가 진짜 빠지면 안 되는 것 같아. 포근포근하게 씹히는 그 느낌이 너무 좋아. 너무 잘 어울린다. Over the rice, a little bit more. 고추도 놓칠 수 없어. 이거 좀 많이 크다. Ready? Yeah. You can't go wrong with this kind of stew. It's always right. It's always perfect. 굳이 하나 아쉬운 점 꼽자면 이거 원래 끓이면서 많이 먹잖아. 그게 좀 아쉬운 것 같아. If you have a portable stove, serve this with that. Then you will feel authentic vibes. Trust me.
Today, I showed you 3 ways to enjoy your spam. I think with these 3 recipes, you can use up all of your spam in your pantry. What? You want more? Then check out our previous spam video. I'm gonna put a card up there, so don't worry about it. Alright, this is it for today, and I'll see you next time.